I'm showcasing the top 5 meta SMGs that you should be running right now in Warzone. Hopping directly into it, starting at number 5, we have the Kompakt 92, which you guys know, this is the fastest killing SMG in the entire game, and it also got a mobility buff with the Season 6 update. So for the first attachment, we're going to toss on the compensator for our muzzle, giving you guys a boost for that vertical recoil control, making sure the build isn't bouncing all over the place. Then for the barrel, we're going to toss on the long barrel. Like I always tell you guys, you really can't go wrong with the long barrel, reinforced barrel, or even the gain twist barrel, and I really think it does come down to personal preference. I just think that the long barrel feels the absolute best, giving you guys a boost for that damage range, making sure the Kompakt is hitting harder. And of course, with it being an SMG, we do want to make it as fast as humanly possible, so we're going to toss on the Ranger foregrip, giving you guys that horizontal recoil control and that sprinting movement speed. So not only is it making you guys faster, it's also making it to where you're even more accurate. And speaking of being faster, we're also going to slide all the way down to the stock and toss on the balance stock. Again, I have tested out the Kompakt with the balance stock, infiltrator stock, and even the no stock, and I just think overall it feels the absolute best with the balance stock, giving you guys that aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and that strafing movement speed. And for the last and final attachment, we're going to toss on the extended mag 3, increase that mag capacity up to 60, which the Kompakt has a super fast fire rate, so this is essential for the build. That's my full build for the Kompakt 92 and the fastest killing SMG in the entire game. So make sure you guys go through, give the entire a try, and tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. That's my loaded number 5. Let me get you guys number 4. The loaded number 4, we have the KSV, which I recently did a video on this, and it is way better than I expected. So starting off this build, we're going to toss on the reinforced barrel. Same thing here. I did test it out with the reinforced long barrel and even the gain twist barrel. The long barrel is a very good option, and it feels really good on this build. I just think overall the reinforced, giving you guys that damage range and the bolt velocity, felt the absolute best. And you guys are going to see in this video that a lot of the BO6 Warzone loadouts are built the exact same way. So we're also going to toss in the Ranger foregrip for this build as well, giving you guys a boost for that horizontal recoil control and that sprinting movement speed. Like I said, making you guys faster on the map and making sure the build is an absolute beam. And speaking of being faster, we're also going to toss on the ergonomic grip for our rear grip, giving you guys that dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, ADS speed, and that jumping ADS speed, making you guys faster in every possible way. And then mixing in absolutely perfect with the rest of the build, we're also going to toss on the no stock attachment, giving you guys that hip fire movement speed, and that strafing movement speed, just making to where you're gliding around the map. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we're going to toss on the extended mag 2, increase that mag capacity up to 50, making sure you don't have to reload after every single kill. That's my full build for the KSV and probably the most underrated SMG in the entire game. So same thing here. Make sure you guys go through and test out this build as well. Let's hop directly into loaded number 3. And in that number 3 spot, we have the Jackal PDW, which this is one of the best SMGs in Warzone, and for a lot of people, they have it in their number 1 spot. So starting off this build, we are going to toss on the reinforced barrel. Like I keep saying over and over, you really can't go wrong with the long barrel, reinforced barrel, or even the gain twist barrel. And on the Jackal, you guys know I posted a video running the long barrel, which I really liked it for a long time, but I just think overall consistency, I felt way better with the reinforced barrel. And of course, just like most builds on the list, we are going to toss on the Ranger foregrip, giving you guys the exact same pros of that horizontal recoil control and that sprinting movement speed. Like I keep saying, making sure the build is faster on the map and making sure you're an absolute beam. And sliding down to the rear grip, we're going to toss on the ergonomic grip, giving you guys the exact same pros as the KSV with that dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, ADS speed, and that jumping ADS speed, making the build faster in every possible way. And I do feel like a broken record, but I'm going to say the same thing for the stock. It is 100% personal preference. You really can't go wrong with the no stock, infiltrator stock, or even the balance stock. I just think overall the balance stock does feel the absolute best, giving you guys that aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and that strafing movement speed. And for the last and final attachment, we're going to toss on the extended mag 2, increase that mag capacity up to 50, which of course is absolutely essential for the build. Like I said, this thing is absolutely disgusting, and for some people, this is the best SMG in Warzone. So make sure you guys go through and test out this build as well, because I promise you will absolutely love it. And next up, loaded number 2, we have the C9, aka the MP5, which we know this is like the old reliable of Warzone, and I honestly believe that loaded number 1 and loaded number 2 are basically interchangeable. So starting off this build, we are going to toss on the long barrel. You guys know I've been running the long barrel on the MP5 for a really long time. Like I keep saying, for every single build, you really can't go wrong with the long barrel or the reinforced barrel. I just think the damage range boost on the long barrel feels the absolute best. And the C9 is a little bit different because for most of my SMGs, we are tossing on the Ranger foregrip, but for this build, we're going to slide up and toss on the vertical foregrip, giving you guys a massive boost for that horizontal recoil control, in my opinion, making sure the build is just way more consistent. And since we're not running the Ranger foregrip, we are going to toss on the ergonomic grip, giving you guys that dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, ADS speed, and that jumping ADS speed, just making you guys a whole lot faster. Then for the stock, you guys know for a really long time I've been running the infiltrator stock, and I've been getting spammed in my comments telling me to switch over to the balance stock, which I actually did recently. I tossed on the balance stock and it just felt incredible, giving you guys that strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and that aim walking movement speed. And I will have another MP5 video dropping very soon. And for the last and final attachment, it is 100% personal preference. I'm going to toss on the Extended Mag 2, getting our mag size up to 50. But if you want to hold on to a little bit more mobility, you could definitely toss on the Extended Mag 1. That's my brand new build for the C9, aka the MP5, and it is absolutely disgusting. So make sure you guys go through, give the entire bit a try, and tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. Let's hop directly into loaded number 1. And in that number 1 spot, we have the brand new Dresden 9mm, aka the MP40, which did get added back with the Season 6 update, and it's ridiculous. So starting off this build, we are going to toss on the reinforced barrel. Like I've said for every single build in this video, I have tested out with the reinforced long barrel and even the gain twist barrel, and I just think overall the reinforced is by far the best option. And you guys can see the MP40 doesn't have any underbarrel options. Sliding over to the rear grip, we're going to toss on the ergonomic grip, giving you guys the exact same pros of the dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, ADS speed, and that jumping ADS speed, making you guys faster in every possible way. And for the stock, I've been running the no stock attachment, same thing as the MP5. You guys have been in my comments spamming, telling me to toss on the light stock. I did some testing. I did try out the light stock, infiltrator stock, and the no stock. I even tried out the combat stock and the heavy stock just to see what felt the absolute best. I'm still going to run the no stock, giving you guys the aim walking movement speed, strafing movement speed, and that sprinting movement speed. But I do want to say the light stock is also an extremely good option. And also in my testing, I was running the compensator for my muzzle. Then I realized the MP40 doesn't need the compensator whatsoever. So I instead swapped it out for the overpressured ammunition, giving you guys even more of a boost for that bolt velocity, getting the build up to 1050, which felt way better for my build. And for the last and final attachment, we're going to toss on the Extended Mag 1, increase that mag capacity up to 48, which in my opinion is more than enough ammo. But if you want to, you could definitely toss on the Extended Mag 2. That's my build for the Dresden 9mm, aka the MP40. So make sure you guys go through and test out this build as well, because you will be frying with it. And real quick, I do have some honorable mentions, starting off with the ladra. Very similar to the kompakt, has a super fast fire rate and a super fast TTK. In close range, you're not going to lose a gunfight with it. So just flying through the build, starting off with the barrel, we're going to toss in the long barrel, giving you guys a boost for that damage range, making sure the ladra is hitting harder. And you guys can probably guess it, we are going to toss on the Ranger foregrip, giving you guys that horizontal recoil control and that sprinting movement speed. Like I've said over and over, making sure the build is faster and also making sure the ladra isn't bouncing all over the place. And speaking of being faster, we're going to toss on the ergonomic grip for our rear grip, and then we're going to toss in the balance stock for our stock attachment, both giving you the exact same pros, making it to where you're flying around the map. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we're going to toss on the Extended Mag 1, increase that mag capacity up to 55. But if you want to, you could definitely toss on the Extended Mag 2. That's my full build for the ladra, which like I said is very similar to the kompakt 92. So make sure you guys test out this build as well. Let me get you guys my second honorable mention. And for the second honorable mention, we have the X52 Resonator, which is the brand new alien gun that just came out with the Echoes of the Dead event. We literally have no attachments on it, but it's so good close range that I felt like I had to include it in the video. So make sure you guys get this unlocked if you haven't already. That's it for the video.